Mabimbola Lady, and I will be answering some questions that I was sent by some mentees of mine. So I recently attended a conference, and there were some questions that I didn't get to answer that were sent to me before the session. So I felt, okay, why not just answer the question? Somebody out there might benefit from it. So the first question is, in a world full of societal expectations, many young people feel pressure to follow certain life paths. How can they resist these pressures and build the courage to pursue their own unique dreams? So let's break the question down. Societal expectations, societal constructs, what is expected of you, young people, pressure to do certain things. How can they resist these pressure? So, for me, that connotes some form of negativity, resistance to authority, resistance to counsel, and build the courage to pursue their own unique dreams. So, first off, I appreciate this question because I think every adult has been at that point or the other in their lifetime. When I was growing up, my parents felt like, I'll make a fantastic medical doctor. But as I grew older, I realized that I hated hospitals. I didn't like the smell of hospitals in Nigeria. It was nauseating for me. So what happened? Well, I still tried to pursue a career in medicine by applying to go to the university to study medicine. But then I got counseled that, okay, if you're not so sure that your cutoff mark is going to get you into medicine, it's better to do courses that would allow you to do a direct transfer in year 2 or something like that. So hearing that, I began to do research with my mom to find, because those years, JAMB will jam you. You can find yourself writing JAMB for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, as in it's crazy. So in order to avoid that, because what I desired was to get into school that's the same year that I finished secondary school. So in my research of finding courses that I could, do in year 1 and then transfer to medicine, I found microbiology. And then it occurred to me that the reason why I actually wanted to do medicine was why microbiology existed. I wanted to find out what made people sick and then provide solutions to it. And that's what microbiology does in simple terms. So I was excited, and then I went into microbiology, and unfortunately I couldn't even get into a university that had microbiology and medicine, so that the plan to do a change of course would happen. But then I found myself in a private university. And then upon getting to the private university, I realized I think I like microbiology. And then I began to explore all the other avenues. And then I discovered I didn't really even want to do medical microbiology. I wanted to do my petroleum microbiology, where the money then was. There's still money in petroleum anyways. And then I ended up graduating top of my class in microbiology. And then the search for job began. But I had to tell myself, look, and through all of those years, I'd already developed my passion for fashion. I discovered my passion for making music, for singing. I've discovered my passion from doing presentations. You can see. So why am I telling you this story? You can see there is always a pattern of where the adults feel like this is what is good for you. Your job is to explore and see what works for you. It's not a case of resistance. It's not a case of I want to do it now. For me, that's the counsel I will give anybody that is having this kind of difficulty, because they're not doing it from the point of view of they hate you. They're doing it from the point of view of they've gone ahead of you and they feel this is what is selling. They feel this is what will work for you. So your job as a person is to continue to self-discover, is continue on a journey of self-awareness, whereby you are able to discover yourself as time goes on. So here I am today. At the end of the day, I am, in a place whereby I believe that, I am doing what is unique to me. And that is what is unique to me is my story. And that is one of them that I have just shared with you. So if they are telling you, oh, do this, do that, who told you that it's probably not your path? Because sometimes you are too young to actually know what you really want to do. So they are placed in your life to actually guide you. And nothing stops you from, when you finish the course that they have advised you to do, if you couldn't negotiate your way out of it to say, oh, I would rather do theater art than pharmacy. You understand? In those kind of situations, do it, because nothing goes to waste. No knowledge is lost. But one thing that I can say is that if you really want to resist doing what they have counseled you to do, then you need to learn the skill of negotiation. Be able to table down why you want to do this, who is succeeding in it, who is your mentor in it, who has done it, how have they done it, how did they arrive at where they got. If you're able to present your, in a logical manner to an adult, and they see that this person is really serious about what they are assured where they would support you. You understand? So for me, the answer to that question is multifaceted. But being resistant to authority already is setting you up to self-destruct, because the society we live in is built based on authority, is built on principles, is built on this is how things are done. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that a societal construct of go to school, get a job, get married, and then the cycle continues. No, we are talking about you are still a young person, you're trying to figure life out, and and you are being counseled by adults to say, okay, this is what you should do, and you want to be rebellious. You understand? Sometimes rebellion is not the answer, because even in that thing that they are guiding you towards, you will still find some answers, just like I have told you my own story. And so by the time I was done with microbiology, I started looking for a job in every industry possible. I applied, but of course, I knew I wanted to do microbiology in petroleum microbiology. So I applied to oil firms, but I never got interviewed. And then I tried to go back to where I practiced microbiology in the hospital. I couldn't get in. And then I applied to everywhere, started applying to banking, and I got into banking. Do you see? So your life, you just need to continue to flow. Don't be stagnant. Continue to move. Every opportunity that comes your way, explore it and keep moving. And before you know it, you eventually arrive at where you need to be. You eventually arrive at where you need to be, because just the gift of a man will make room for him. So your gift would always find a way to express themselves no matter what. So don't be in a hurry, plain and simple, long and short of it. Don't be in a hurry to say, I want to do music and this must be da. For me, I believe that a proper foundation of a good education is very important to set you up in life. So, yeah, resistance, no. Do it with wisdom, negotiate your way out if you can, and if you can't, discover yourself, even as put yourself under authority, and you allow the a period of you being tutored to take its course. And then when you are fully grown, you can always go back to school. For me, after microbiology, I wasn't forced to study microbiology, you understand? But it was something that was going to be a means to, okay, the path that I was being pushed to. But today I have an MBA because I love business. And today I also have a master's in social work because I love to help people. I love to coach people. Do you see? And many other mini courses that I have done. So you would eventually get to where you are going to. And you can always do what you have passion for on the side, and eventually it becomes the big thing. Just the way fashion was always with me, even right when I was studying microbiology, I was selling clothes. I still sell clothes today, I sell menswear. Do you get? So everything that you have on your inside that is unique to you would always find its way to express itself. But listen to counsel, don't be rebellious. Okay? I hope that's been helpful, and see you in the next one.